This is a good example of one of these vocab questions where we're probably best off just going by like the feel of the situation and the word. We might be able to get something from this sentence, but it's kind of weirdly worded and it's hard to kind of understand what we mean here. We might have different guesses for what arrangement means in this context. Maybe it means something like celebration, right? A pragmatic celebration, that's what a wedding is. Or a pragmatic institution, if we're talking about the institution of marriage. These are kind of dancing around the idea. Maybe something about the political ramifications helps us. But if we look at the answer choices here, we can see that only one word really even makes sense in the context of talking about marriage. Distribution. Distribution is like how something is arranged like on a table or something like that. That doesn't make sense here. There's no distribution in marriage. And a score, like that, I guess, is like an arrangement, a musical arrangement, so that doesn't make sense here. But an agreement, okay, it's pragmatic. There's an agreement, and think about thousands of years ago. Yes, there were pragmatic agreements that were made about who gets what land and is king of what principality, who knows. Now, we're not supposed to bring that into the passage, but we can see the political ramifications. We're talking about the elites. There's a lot of clues that's what we're talking about. This is a business transaction. And so schedule doesn't make sense either. There's no specific time and date here. It's just about the general discussion of the institution of marriage. And I do think that institution is close enough that we probably can get that answer. But if you do struggle trying to kind of come up with your own word to replace the vocab word with, then that's okay. Go to the choices, try to feel them out. But remember, you're not just finding like the most common definition of the word. You're trying to fit the situation. So you can feel that out in lots of different ways, but don't force it. If something doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, it probably isn't right. The word that you choose should kind of fit in the situation very naturally.